Dear families, friends, alumni, staff, and faculty and viewers from around the world, dear graduates, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the INSEAD MBA class December 2022 Singapore edition! Thank you all for coming. Help us mark this very special day. I'm Peyer, Dean of the MBA program, and I will be serving as your Master of Ceremony today. I'm joined here on stage by Professor Ilian Mihov, Dean of INSEAD, and by our graduation speaker, Roland Kruger, MBA'22D, CEO at Dyson. I'll be introducing them shortly, but please help me welcome both of them. Swiss train policy. Dear 22Ds, today we celebrate your achievement of completing the most intense and the most global education in the world, the INSEAD MBA. And I'm happy and proud to say that you have been an outstanding class. Parents, partners, families, and friends, you can really be proud of all the achievements that each and every student has made. And this is just for parents, partners, and other financiers. Students took about 85% of the coursework of a normal two-year MBA program in just 12 months. And this intensity, I suspect, of all that hard work that was probably not so visible and underrepresented on social media. 22D, as a class, you have signed up in record numbers to the negotiations elective. 77% of you have taken it. Yes, and we noticed. Huh? I hope you will find those win-win-win situations in the future. You have also signed up and very actively engaged around electives in sustainability in business, as well as digital transformation, that I'm sure both topics will come in very handy in your next job already. A big thank you to the INSEAD faculty, staff, and coaches for providing such an inspiring learning environment, for challenging your thinking, but also creating opportunities for you to learn from each other and test out new behaviors in this very diverse and global student group. You, class December 22, have not only studied hard, you've also contributed to the learning. And I want to thank a few people. When you hear your name, just stand up, and at the end we recognize you with a clap. Thank you to Trisha and Matis for launching the first climate summit at INSEAD. This year also, Evgenia and Radhika have created DEI content for the SDG Week as part of the INSEAD Women in Business Club. Ekpedeme and Edem with the Africa Club have put a spotlight on the impact of climate change in Africa. And I also want to thank the many of you who have contributed to the recent cultural festival on our campuses. And I saw them in France, and I really had to laugh when I saw the sign that the French have put there. Okay, it was very early in the morning and no one was there. It said, instead of saying, please come back when we have fresh baguette, which is sort of what others would do, it says on strike, okay? So I just wanted to share with the parents, friends, and I hope you can see how interesting, how fun, but sometimes also a bit challenging it can be on an MBA journey at INSEAD with more than 50 nationalities. And I want to thank the club leaders, the student council members, and the student reps for their important contribution to enriching and guiding your 22D journey. Please help me give them a round of applause too. Now, in parallel to the academic and extracurricular journeys, you 22Ds also embarked on your career journey. You most numerously participated in career treks and organized field trips yourselves to all parts of the world to learn more about people, culture, and opportunities. And you've been very successful in getting offers. 83% of you have reported yesterday having at least one offer. That is among the highest for a D class. And I wanted to say a big thank you to the career development team and the career coaches who've not only brought many opportunities to you, but also held more than 3,000 coaching sessions with you individually. Now, the other ones who haven't signed yet, the team is still here for you, okay? So do connect, do make sure that we can help you find your dream outcome after INSEAD. Now, not everyone wants to have a corporate job. Many of you have also been inspired to think about entrepreneurial ideas. Here at INSEAD, the network and in particular the class that you have created together culminated in 22 businesses, 22D businesses, that entered into the highly selective INSEAD venture competition. So from this 45th edition already, I wanted to congratulate those who have been in the finalists group. And let me start by congratulating Giovanna, who with Team Nimmer won the overall prize. Giovanna, her fintech solution, her company Nimmer is a fintech solution that provides hospitals with liquidity in disrupted insurance claims. I also want to congratulate the team Baobab, which is Epideme, Paul, and Fabio, who took home the runner-up prize and the social impact prize. Where are they? Can you stand up, please, if you're here? They have also won the Social Impact Prize, providing Kenyans with affordable access to a diverse range of investment opportunities. And last but not least, Team Bestow, Hamza and Dave for winning the Patrick Turner Prize. Congratulations. They're winner of Patrick Turner Prize for providing easy-to-use fertility diagnostic kits for men. Congratulations to all of those winners in the IVC. I'm grateful to see that you have connected well within your community to come up with these impactful new ideas. And I think these are great examples of networking at INSEAD and networking that goes way beyond networking. You've become business partners now, but even more so, you've become friends. Friends who are looking out for each other. I remember when the war in the Ukraine started earlier this year, how you have come together to support each other, to really show how you care for each other. In this tragedy, I have seen how you care for each other and how you supported the INSEAD community members one by one. And this makes me very, very proud as you live by this credo of generosity and care for others. I know this will serve you really well as leaders going forward. And I know going forward you will maintain and grow the many relationships you've built at INSEAD. I know you'll go to birthday parties, weddings. Some of you will become godmothers and godfathers of your MBA friends' kids. You celebrate each other's successes, but I also now know that you will be there for each other in less glorious moments. Bonds established here at INSEAD still do require work, but you have built an incredibly solid foundation to have such a supportive and caring network going forward. As you leave us to become alumni of this great community, I encourage you to keep your mindset of reciprocity and support for one another, your drive to succeed and make positive contributions to the community at large. Good luck. Class December 2022. Thank you. It's now my pleasure to introduce our Dean, Ilian Mihov. Professor Ilian Mihov was appointed Dean in October 2013. He's concurrently the Rousing Chaired Professor of Economic and Business Transformation. Professor Mihov joined INSEAD in 1996 and has taught macroeconomics and econometrics in the MBA, EMBA, and PhD classes, as well as in executive education programs. He has won the Outstanding Teacher Award numerous times, and one of his MBA classes in the past has even made a little movie for him called the Mihovian Rhapsody. Don't look it up right now. His research has been focused on topics related to monetary policy, fiscal policy, and economic growth. Just the expert we need these days. He holds a PhD from Princeton University, where his thesis supervisor was Ben Bernanke, former Federal Reserve Chairman and now Nobel Prize winner. As a dean, Ilian has championed business as a force for good and is a founding member of the Circle of European Business Schools for Climate Leadership. Ilian is also the chair of the board at the UN Principles for Responsible Management Education, and in 2018 received the UN Women He/For/She Leader Award for his outstanding service and contributions towards gender equality at INSEAD. Impressively, we learned yesterday from the graduation speaker, Veronita Josephine, that Veronita, as an alum, was at the start of the He/For/She movement that the United Nations now has picked up, when she was working in Indonesia for Danone. Professor Mihov is a board member also of the Singapore Economic Development Board and Stewardship Asia Center. A less well-known fact is that Ilian was nominated to be the Deputy Prime Minister of Bulgaria, which he thankfully turned down. Please help me welcome Ilian Mihov, Dean of INSEAD.